So now let's use integration by parts to solve a bit of a trickier problem. So we have x times the arctan of x dx. So once again, the first thing we want to do is figure out our four variables. We got u, du, v, and dv. Okay, so when figuring out what your u and what your dv is, you really want to think ahead. And I'm guessing you don't really want to anti-differentiate arctan x because that would be very messy. So we can go ahead and put our x dx as our dv, and our u would be arctan of x. So now we can go ahead and fill out the rest. Our du would be the derivative of arctan x is 1 over 1 plus x squared dx, and the antiderivative of x dx is simply 1/2 x squared. So let's go ahead and work this problem through. So we know integral of x arctan x dx is equal, well, first we have our uv, which is 1/2 x squared times arctan of x, and then we need to subtract the integral of v times du, which is, let's put the 1/2 out here, the 1/2 from our v, and then we have x squared on top over 1 plus x squared dx. So here's where we got to use a bit of a trick. This is fine. This can be in our final answer, but we really gotta anti-differentiate this expression, which is kind of tough. But so now we're just going to be working on that part, so I'll change the color so you guys can see this. So now we got the antiderivative of x squared over 1 plus x squared dx. So here's where the little trick comes. If we add and subtract a 1 on top, we're not really changing the value of the integral because 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have x squared plus 1 minus 1 over 1 plus x squared. And if you can see where this is going, now we have an x squared plus 1 and 1 plus x squared, which is equal to 1. I should write a dx here. So if you look at this, this simplifies to x squared plus 1 over 1 plus x squared minus 1 over 1 plus x squared dx, which is equal to integral, well, x squared plus 1 over 1 plus x squared, that's just 1 minus 1 over 1 plus x squared dx. And this is a lot easier to integrate. Well, the integral of 1 is just x, and the integral of 1 over 1 plus x squared, we know that is arctan of x. So now that we have that value, we need to plug this back up into here. Okay, so let's work this through on a new piece of paper. The original question was integral of x arctan x dx, and from here we already had 1/2 x squared times arctan of x minus, you see this comes minus 1/2 times this expression, which we figured out to be x minus arctan of x. And now this just requires a bit of simplification. Left hand side is fine. 1/2 x squared arctan of x minus distribute the 1/2 and the negative 1/2 x minus 1/2 arctan of x. Or actually, this is a negative, so this can be plus 1/2 arctan of x. Sorry. And since there were no limits on our initial question, this is just finding an expression, we can't forget to add c. And yeah, so this was really a question that you could not solve without using integration by parts.